Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. It's Priestess and Medium Rosalind. I hope you're doing so well and so fabulous today. This is actually May 30th today, but guess what? I'm going to do your energy readings for the next week. So this will take you into June, about 5th or 6th of next week. This is going to be your divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame soulmate energy read. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let you know a little bit about Patreon. Okay. And thank you so much for coming back, liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. On Patreon, you will find some extended reads, your partner reads, like the answer to your read from the last few days. I've been posting those. And also, there will be some specialty reads and specialty information that was not viewed here previously on YouTube, right? Okay, great. So let's get down to the energy of your divine feminine and divine masculine energy, okay? You see the cards? They're not behaving, okay? So there's something going on now, and I know what it is. It's really the future of twin flames and soulmates. It's changing so much. And in the past few weeks, you've probably been feeling awakening, awakening as if something is being conjured up through your heart, through your sexual energy. Your chakra system is probably much more awake. Those of you who are on a twin flame or soulmate path, some of you will be coming into union because it's going to feel very, very natural for you to naturally go towards your twin flame and soulmate. And it's a time when there's so much fertility that I feel like some of you sharing your love with one another, sharing your bodies with one another in this sacred kind of ritual. It's kind of a ritualistic energy. I feel that there's definitely going to be babies created. Definitely. I feel like some of you will plan your marriages. Some of you will get married this year. Like this year, not next year. Okay. Some of you also need to just for a moment, all of you beautiful divine feminine, you beautiful divine masculine, just think about releasing some of that toxic energy. And when you start to release the toxic energy that may have blocked you in the past, or you're still carrying from a previous part of your journey or a previous relationship, what happens then, it opens up the doors. It's going to open up the floodgates for you to come together in a more beautiful union. Okay. And I do that sometimes. I help couples with something called a couples cleanse. Okay. It's not a very difficult thing. It's just some of us really have to honor and accept that we need to clear and let go of some of that stuff from before when you might have been angry at your partner, when you may have felt like, you blocked your own heart from really feeling. And that can be masculine or feminine, it can be either way. All right. So let's look into first divine feminine's energy. Spirits of love, light, and truth. Let's look into divine feminine's energy. Divine feminine's energy. What do they need to know right now? DFs. The DFs, the divine feminine. What do they need to know right now? From now until June 5th or 6th. Let's look into your energy. It's important. Spirit is saying it's important. Okay, let's see. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. So, divine feminine, some of you are actually guarding your sacred divine energy. You're like, I'm not having it. I've been lost before on this journey. I'm guarding myself. I'm blocking. And whatever energy I have, I know I'm going to save it and persevere for myself. You've been through just that much, okay? Let's see here. We've got the Hierophant. Some of you are thinking of how can we finally get down to being a higher conscious spiritual couple. Okay. Some of the divine feminine, and you see it's a woman here reflected on the card. Divine feminine energy here is usually depicted as a man, but here's depicted as a feminine. So this is really important. The higher consciousness aspects that you really want to come through in your relationship. And it's the point of really going to your crown, your higher conscious self, so that this marriage, this union, this journey, it becomes transformed with all of the healing spiritual aspects in the crown chakra. Okay. So that's really deep, and that's where a lot of divine feminines are. Okay, Six of Pentacles here. Some of you could be involved with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Hierophant that I just showed you. That is also a lot of Taurus energy. Okay, this is the energy of wealth, security, consistency in your relationship, being fair. You see how she has the scales in her hands? She wants to know, and Divine Feminine wants to know, am I going to get my phone call every week? Are you going to at least text me every day? If we move in together, how is that going to look daily on a foundational basis? This is what Divine Feminine is concerned about at this time. So we've got the Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles. So definitely, Divine Feminine, you are concerned. You want to know, you almost want this in writing, almost like on a spiritual contract. And that's literally how those things get manifested, because spiritually they're happening because you really want them and you want them confirmed in your life. This is like commitment. Are you really going to do what you're telling me with those sweet nothings in my ear? Okay, so here we have the Two of Pentacles. This is about, I don't know exactly which way to choose. I don't really know what to decide. Literally juggling two thoughts, ideas, or two people. Okay, two entities, two energies. Literally not knowing which one to exactly choose at this time, even if it's just in your thoughts. Wow, okay. Oh, yeah, this card is a little bit rocky. Okay, this is the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords. So do you see how it's just like she can't take it anymore? This is that mental energy when Divine Feminine starts to obsess. This is the energy when Divine Feminine starts to obsess, can't sleep at night, having dreams that aren't good for you, literally not knowing what to do, in the next day, in the next week. You're so upset and you're so full of anxiety because you can't see what's coming. And you're just this caught up. It's when you start to get in your head way, way too much. And a lot of the goddesses do this, a lot of the Divine Feminine, because we understand the journey more and we feel it more. So then when things get backed up within us, this can be the outcome. That can be the result, which no one wants to be in that space for very long. That's very hard, very draining. And look at this, the Six of Cups. This is confirmation of your soulmate, confirmation of your past life love. A lot of twin flames and soulmates, you've done this before. You've loved one another before. And this is really reminiscing in that space, okay? But you can't stay in this space too long. This is just really confirmation of what's actually taking place, goddesses, okay? Let's get another card for feminine. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, you're on defense, goddesses. Goddesses, you really are trying to protect yourself. So let's take a look at this, goddesses, because if you're really trying to protect yourself, you're trying to defend your space and your heart energy, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that's really not in such a great space to be if you're trying to share your heart and explore this journey. Okay, so what I'm going to say here, goddesses, is that you have to remember, right? You have to remember, if you're on this journey, it's okay. You might get a few bumps and bruises in your heart, It's the time of activation, balancing, understanding who you really are, your chemistry more and more and more. It's not a time to completely block off, you know, and then not learn and not grow in your space. Do you see what I'm saying? You need to grow and expand so that you're not staying stuck in a pattern. Okay. So, what I'm hearing spiritually is let go. Let go. So, that is definitely a message for some of us, Divine Feminine. Let go instead of taking so much energy blocking and defending. Okay, so you might have a little bit of emotion going on where you feel like you really, really needed to protect yourself. You really, really needed to protect your heart. You just didn't want to go to Facebook, Instagram, and then see him or, you know, and get all activated and gushy. You might put on a little too much defense here. But sometimes you just have to go to your heart space or you have to let it expand. Also, we sometimes instead of being in our head so much in this anxiety phase, thinking and thinking and thinking, obsessing, 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 sometimes we have to expand past that with a new thought or new idea. Do you need to journal? Journal it out. Do you need to go outside and put your feet in the grass, Divine Feminine? and let something new come to your energy. Okay, because we are energetic beings, definitely. Okay. So I feel I need to go to Psychic Tarot and get one more card for Divine Feminine. Okay. Is there another card here for Divine Feminine? Yeah, I'm hearing Spirit say use grace. Use grace. Use those feminine qualities. Use it. Okay, I think I can get the one that was trying to flip. I think I can get it. Light. Light. So this is like be the light, Divine Feminine. Play in the light. Become the light. The light blesses, the light clears us, the light heals us. Be lighter. Okay? I think that's the message from Spirit here. Now, let's go to Divine Masculine. Let's go to our beautiful Divine Masculine. I'm going to use the Tattoo Tarot for Divine Masculine. Spirits of love, light, and truth. Do you have a message for Divine Masculine? Let's get the energy for Divine Masculine for June 1st all the way up to the 6th. From today up into the 6th. Let's get the energy for Divine Masculine that are watching. Divine Masculine or cross watchers of Divine Masculine, because that's what some of us are, right? Okay, let's see here. We've got the Four of Pentacles, okay? So Divine Masculine, on the bottom of the deck, your energy is closing off. Okay, so Divine Masculine, his energy is closed off to someone, possibly his Divine Feminine. Okay, his energy is closed off. He's already gotten some kind of mental thought or something going on in his head, and he's like, I'm closing off to this for a little while. It doesn't have to be fully. That may be why Divine Feminine is represented with this Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands here. Okay, defending, fighting, wounds, the whole thing going on. Let's see here. The Star. Divine Masculine is healing. Divine Masculine is healing. He's healing. That's why he can't come together all the time in that thought of a higher consciousness, soulmate, committed relationship like the Hierophant. That's why. Because he's healing. He's still in this phase of healing. I'll show it to you. Okay, so Divine Feminine, your first card was the Hierophant. Marriages, spiritual commitment, long-lasting, higher consciousness. And Divine Masculine got the Star. He's still trying to heal. He's still trying to open up and awaken to this, okay? All right. So you see how it's kind of going here? On the bottom of the deck, you had Divine Feminine had Nine of Wands, bruised, battered, defending herself. Masculine is over here closing himself off. Okay, so she might be responding and reacting to him being closed off by trying to defend herself. Let's keep going further. The next card for Masculine, Knight of Cups in the upright. Oh, I love this. He's apologizing. This is, will you accept my apology? I'm coming along with my cup. And I've got love and apologies in my cup because I know I didn't do that right. They know that they may have shut themselves off too quickly and left you feeling battered, That's why it's clarifying your Six of Pentacles. You want to make sure. Well, if you're coming in with this apology, Divine Masculine, I really do want to make sure you're going to call me equally, text me equally. If we move in together, I want to make sure we're doing this equally. You're not going to leave me hanging. That's why he's coming in with that. Okay. Let's go to the next card for Masculine. The High Priestess in the upright. He's thinking about you, Divine Feminine. He is thinking about you. Okay. He's thinking about you. He's feeling you. He's seeing how beautiful, special, divine, and magical you are. He knows you're an intuitive, beautiful goddess. He knows it. He's thinking of you here. So this is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. It's like you don't know if he's thinking about you. You can't decide. You can't decide if he's thinking about you. And here he is. Yes, I see. I know. I know you're this beautiful High Priestess. Wow. Emotional. It's really emotional. Can you feel that? Wow. King of Wands here. King of Wands, this is a lot of your divine masculine that you're waiting on to finally be committed to you. They are stuck sometimes in this pattern of sex, intimacy, nighttime visits, immaturity, running in and out. King of Wands, all of that. That's what's leaving you here in anxiety. So it's clarifying your Nine of Swords. This is why you're in anxiety. You cannot believe it. You feel in fear. You don't feel safe. You're up at night. You're wondering about this. You're obsessing mentally because he's in this pattern. It's really, I want to say, a boyish kind of thing, a macho kind of thing. It's not a divine masculine energy. Okay? It's not a divine masculine energy. Yeah, Spirit is saying it's like you're in prison with that because it's so hard to let it go that he may love you, but he's doing those things. Okay, let's go to the next card, Three of Wands. So masculine is trying to contemplate, are the ships coming in? How is this going to look? I've already started to make decisions. I just need to know how this is going to start looking. Are my ships coming in? And here you are with your Six of Cups. So you feel, Divine Feminine, you already know how this looks. You're my soulmate, you're my past life love, you're my twin flame. And masculine is still saying, yes, I can take some action, but I need to know how this is going to look. Can we get this sure somehow? Somehow can I take this next step? Can I, I've decided, I'm starting to wonder where to actually put my energy, faith, and commitment. He's still wondering here about this. Okay, so let's go to the last card, the Devil. The Devil. So your masculine, some of you, your masculine could actually be in an addictive state. He could be obsessing. He could be into sex addiction, drugs, alcohol, literally sometimes in prison, like literally within themselves and their energy. Some of them have the energy of not having control, not having self-control. And that's why it's clarifying your Seven of Wands where you're preparing yourself for an attack. You're still defending yourself here. Okay, I'm hearing spiritually in my ear, this is like a soul thing. It's really affecting some of you deeply on a soul level. What I want to say here for a moment is feminine, masculine, please don't suffer alone. If you have to go and make an appointment at a therapist or counselor, do that. That's okay. We need self-work and self-help sometimes. Don't keep it all cluttered up in you, where everything is so hard for you. Is there a final card here for masculine as we close up this reading? Is there a card here for masculine? Is there a card here for masculine as we close up this reading? Okay, Queen of Swords. They want clarity, and they do see you as someone who is very capable. They admire you. They admire all of your clear qualities, all of your mental logic and thoughts, the way you've processed a lot of things that have happened here. They do see the good in you, and they want this clarity. Okay, they want clarity. Wow. Okay. Well, beautiful divine feminines, masculines, thanks for coming along and listening and hearing. And I'm honored to give you this information. If you would like a personal private reading, my information is in the box below, okay?